It is week 2, and we have another SEC team to take on. TCU is at home to take on Arkansas. TCU is favored. Arkansas coming off a big win against Louisiana Tech, 41-21. And of course, TCU dismantled Kentucky in the second half of that game, 35-14. Mitchell for Arkansas with 2 touchdowns, and Collins with 112 rushing performance his previous game and 2 touchdowns. But also Kyle Hicks, 21 carries, 162 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7.7 average. Very similar to how Shock Linwood has started his season under Walker. We could have another Heisman winner in the making. We'll see. And there he is at home for his first home game with TCU. And as we mentioned, great record against the SEC. Only 1 loss, and it was against Georgia. And his second year was South Alabama. But here we are taking on Arkansas. Should be exciting. It was an exciting performance the previous game. The defense looked pretty solid. They only allowed 1 touchdown against Kentucky. Kentucky scored, and they went for a 2-pointer. That's why it looked like it was 14. It looked like 2 touchdowns. But it was 2 field goals, a 2-point attempt, and a touchdown. So it was a good defensive performance. And Miller, the defensive end, had a really good game with a few sacks. And TCU is going to go first in this game. They get the first drive, and there's a 2-yard rush by Hicks. 3rd and 8. Matthews alone in the backfield, and he finds Houston for a first down. Very close to stepping out of bounds, but he picks up the first down. 2nd and 7. 5 wide out set again, and he gets picked off by Arkansas's Dean. And that's the first turnover of the game. He was covered. I'm not sure why Matthews threw that. It's 2nd and 10 for the Razorbacks. Allen under center. He's going to hand it off to Collins. He cuts inside and picks up the first down. 11-yard rush. He's a tough runner. It's going to be tough to bring him down. There he is again. Great blocking. That's a big run. He's going to get into the end zone. He gets caught inside the 5-yard line. And it's a 30-yard rush. He's going to hand it off to Collins again. And he avoids this tackle, but he gets tripped up, and it's a tackle for loss. 6 yards. They get pushed back a significant amount. 2nd and goal. Gets it off to Marquardt, and it's a 9-yard pickup. They get most of that back. It's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to get in the end zone, taking advantage of their turnover. And there's Collins working the boundary, and he gets in to the end zone. Arkansas is on the board first. TCU down 7-0. Gotta perform better though. It's 3rd and 5, and he completes it to Gray. Breaks free from a tackle, avoids another one. And I don't think anyone's gonna get him at the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in the end zone. No one could catch the speedster. 85-yard touchdown, and TCU responds in a big way. And that's the first touchdown for Matthews in the game, and of course Deontay Gray. 7-7, we have a tied game. 1st and 10 on the play action, and he completes it to Henry, who gets the first down, and he avoids a few defenders and took the 4th tackler to bring him down after a 21-yard pickup. Hunter Henry. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action again, and he completes it to Henry again. Defender was right there, just inches away from batting that down. 3rd and 11. Razorbacks looking to get a first down, and he's inaccurate on that throw. That's going to bring on 4th. Good defense by TCU. They're going to go for 3. It's a long kick, and it bounces off the post. They don't get it. It had the distance, just had to be a little bit more inside, and it would have been in. Now we know he has a strong leg, so TCU defense has to do better in making stops. 3rd and 5, and he doesn't hang on to it. Drops that one. Deontay Gray, who scored a big touchdown. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This is a very, very risky call, and he completes it to Gray. That's a big gain. 21-yard reception makes up for the dropped reception earlier. 3rd and 5. You have a minute left in the first quarter. Matthews is going to run out to the right, try to get the first down on his legs. Gets it, still running, and runs out of bounds. 15-yard pickup. They're in the red zone. Here's Matthews, and he connects with Listenby for a 12-yard touchdown, and they score. TCU's offense this year has life, and there are playmakers they didn't know they had. Listenby with the touchdown. 2nd and 10 for Arkansas on the play action. Incompletes it to Hartfield. He's going to get the first down And he's not down yet. Stiff arms the defender, brought down at the 50. And that's going to end the first quarter. And we have a good ball game so far. 14-7. TCU is up at home. 2nd and 1 for Arkansas. Allen under center, got White in motion. And it is a pass. He completes it. Who else but Hunter Henry? And is brought down, but that was a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And TCU is showing that they're having a tough time covering Hunter Henry. 3rd and 5. Here's Allen to Hunter Henry in the end zone. And they score. He's a tough one to cover. They really have to game plan for him. They got to do a better job of covering him. 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off to Hicks, showing off his speed, getting the first down. 11-yard rush. This team can be a rushing team, just like Baylor was. But they need Matthews to step up. And there's Hicks. Is he going to get the touchdown at the 30, the 20? Are they going to get him? No, they're not. He's going to get a touchdown. And Hicks showing off his playmaking ability. We might actually have a Heisman winner in the making. This reminds you a lot of what Shock Linwood did the previous season. 2nd and 3, and Arkansas State has to respond with a touchdown because TCU's offense is looking unstoppable right now. 21 points in the first half of this game so far. 5:42 left to go. He connects with Morgan, who was wide open for a 15-yard reception. 1st and 10. It's a screen to Hawkins. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but he completely missed him, and they get the first down. Could have been a loss, actually. 1st and 10. Here's Allen, and Morgan can't hang on to it. Gets hit hard by the defender. Can't hang on to that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10. They're deep into TCU territory. Lots of time to throw, and he drops the pick. Barrett Walter, his first deflection of the game, couldn't hang on to that one. 3rd and 10. And the pressure is coming, and he connects with the Henry, who was wide open right in the middle of the field. 1st and 10. TCU had an opportunity to stop him, but they couldn't. And there is Collins running it right up the middle for a touchdown. And they respond with a touchdown of their own. And this is shaping up to be a shootout. We're not even done with the first half of this game yet. 4:28 left to go. It's a screen to Hicks. And defender completely misses. He gets the first down. That's a big gain right there. 156 yards through the air for TCU. 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off to Hicks again. Can't quite get the block. He avoids it, though. Picks up the first down after a 14-yard rush. Hicks, 12.8 average, 102 yards. And there is Johnson on the option, right up the middle for a big gain of 15 yards. Arkansas can't stop the pass or the run, and TCU is taking advantage. 1st and 10. There's Hicks working the corner. He gets the first down. He gets caught from behind. 11 yards. He has really good speed there. 3rd and 10. Going to try to get into the end zone. He gets it to. Oh, he drops it. That was to Burnett or Hicks. I couldn't tell actually who was to, but he drops it. They're going to go for 3 here. The freshman kicker gets the 3 points. 2:45 left in the first half of this game. Arkansas has the ball out under center on the play action to a wide open Hunter Henry. And it takes 4 black jerseys to bring him down. 27-yard pickup, 111 yards through the air. He is tearing up the secondary. They can't keep up with him. 2nd and 10 is Allen in shotgun. And he completes it to Marquardt, who breaks free from the tackle. This defense needs more discipline. That's a big gain. They're in the red zone now. 2nd and 10. Allen, no pressure. And he gets picked off by Shaw. He can't return this for a touchdown. No, he gets pushed out of bounds by Hunter Henry. And that's the first turnover of the game for Arkansas. And they wish that hadn't happened, of course, in the worst situation possible. And TCU is looking to take advantage, but it's 3rd and 10. Matthews can't get it off in time, and he's sacked for a loss of 8 yards. And they're going to kick it back to Arkansas. That's a bad kick, or no, it's a good kick. It just has a bounce. And Hartfield, who could have been around the 40, is brought all the way back to the 20. 2nd and 10, and here is Allen. And he drops the pick. Barrett Walter, his second drop pick. These defenders really need to work on their catching. And there's Collins. Gets some blocking. These defenders are missing every single tackle. And Collins has a big run there. Plenty of time, a minute and 12 seconds to work a little bit more than half the field. And it's a wide open Hawkins. He burned Walter on that one. The secondary is getting completely shredded. The pressure's coming. Allen's looking for somebody, and it's a Hawkins. He throws it to him on the run. They're running in opposite directions. What a throw. 3rd and 3. TCU needs to stop here. 36 seconds. Plenty of time to throw, and he drops that one. And they're going to go for 3 to try to tie up this game. And they do. It's 24-24. I think we're going to have a shootout. It's going to come down to who has the ball last, I'm predicting. 1st and 10. Matthews runs out to the right, and he completes it to Echols Looper. 3rd and 3. That's the option. He's going to pitch it off to Hicks, who gets good blocking down the field. He's still on his feet, brought down at the 40. They're going to call timeout. 10 seconds. It's 1st and 10. Could be the last play of the game. And it is to Echols Looper. And he has an open fielder in front of him. He dives into the end zone. 41-yard touchdown for TCU. And that's going to end the first half. What a performance we are having right now. 31-24. Both quarterbacks are having amazing performances, and these secondaries are just getting shredded. Defense did not show up today for either team. I mean, this is just a bad defensive performance, but the fans are enjoying it. Their home team is up on the board, and it's within the last half minute of the first half, and they're up. And looking at the numbers, 151 yards for TCU on the ground, 219 through the air. And Arkansas 255 through the air and 78 on the ground. So TCU is pretty dominant on both fronts. And Arkansas is showing that they're pretty much one-dimensional. They're relying on the pass, and the defense jumps. And that's going to move them up. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. This defense has no discipline we've seen. And there's Marquardt. He gets the first down. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 9. There's Allen. And pressure's coming. He gets sacked by Miller, who had a great game against Kentucky. 3rd and 17. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Secondary has to show up. And he's brought down for another sack of 8 yards. And that is Noteboom with his first sack of the game. 4th and 25. Here's Gray. Going to return it. We know he has some speed. And he's at the 50. He's still on his feet at the 40. Things get pushed out around the 34-yard line, I believe it was. 3rd and 10. Arkansas looking to get a stop. And it gets deflected. Tyler Matthews is 10 of 21. His completion percentage is very bad right now. It's 4th and 10. They're going to go for it. They have no confidence in their kicker. And Ziegler hangs on to it for a 13-yard reception and a first down. They're almost inside the red zone. And here's Hicks. They're going to get him. He breaks free from him. Gets the first down. Still on his feet. And they bring him down inside the 5. 1st and goal. And here is Matthews. Going to run out to the right. He's going to get off to Hicks. He's brought down inside the end zone, though. And it's a TCU touchdown. And they build on their lead. And they're up big right now, 38-14. 2 scores. Not a big lead, but it is 2 scores. There's Collins just easily getting the first down. 8-yard pickup. He's a pretty good running back. And it's shown that TCU has a hard time bringing him down. And there he is, another first down, 6-yard pickup. They need to start getting him the ball more if they want to win this one. 3rd and 3. Arkansas has to stop being one-dimensional. And there's Collins getting great blocking. Breaking free from that one. He's brought down around the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. We have a minute and 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And there's Evans. He gets brought down on the screen. That's a big loss for them. Now it's 3rd and 17. See what they do here. Allen throws it to, and he drops it. The receiver can't hang on to it. And it brings on 4th down. They're going to go for 3. And here's the kick. And he has a strong leg. He easily gets that one. Now it's an 11-point game. 1st and 10. Believe it or not, Arkansas is still in this. And there's Johnson getting good blocking, picking up 9 yards. 2nd and 1. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Matthews getting the first down. And we know that Walker likes to have QBs who can run, even though they might not be scramblers. But we have a flag on the play. That's a false start. It's going to move them back 5 yards. This might be the last play of the third quarter. And it's to listen B. And he picks up 4 yards. An 11-point game. This is exciting. It is a shootout. And it will come down to who has the ball last, I believe. Which defense will come up in this one. Matthews has to work on his completion percentage, as I mentioned. Has a lot of incomplete passes, and there he is to listen B, picking up 8 yards. 3rd and 3. Here's Matthews, and defender gets him. He doesn't get the first down, and they are going to go for it. Walker is a very aggressive coach, as we've seen here. And Hicks does not get the first down. It's a turnover on downs, and that's exactly what Arkansas needed. Looked like he had a wide open gap to run through, but the defender quickly closed that one up. 2nd and 2, 6:46 left to go in this game. And it's closer than it looks. And here's Hawkins picking up the first down. 2nd and 10. Allen alone in the backfield. Pressure's coming. And it's a wide open Wilson. He burned his defender. 1st and 10. Allen dropping back. Looking for a receiver. He's brought down for a sack. It's a loss of 7. 2nd and 17. Williams motions over to the left. Allen dropping back. Good protection. Finds a wide open Marquardt for a 16-yard pickup, making up for the sack. 3rd and 1. They're going to want to punch this one in. And he gets stopped. 4th and 2. And they're going to go for it. And TCU needs this. They could lock up the game with this one. And they complete it to Henry for a touchdown. Henry is having a monster game today. Austin Allen, 297, nearly 300 yards, both touchdowns, and majority of the yards to Hunter Henry. And they're going to go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game. He's looking, and he completes it to Hartfield, who again was wide open. These receivers are running free. This is hurting TCU a lot. It's a 3-point game now. It was 14 points at one point. And there's Hicks breaking free from one defender, picking up 4 yards. And he's having a monster game as well. 3rd and 6. They need this first down conversion. And he burned that, cannot hang on to it. And that could be the game changer. Arkansas has the momentum right now, and he hands it off to Collins. He's brought down for a loss of 2 yards. 3.5 minutes left to go in this exciting game. There's Collins on the screen. He's brought down. They're locking down Collins the best they can. 3rd and 11. And here's Allen. Good protection. Throws it down the field. And Hawkins somehow hangs onto that one. 36-yard pickup. TCU's secondary is not coming through for them today. And he gets brought down for a sack by Miller. 2nd and 17. Here's Allen. Way in the back, and Miller nearly got him, and he can't hold on to the pick again. It's Barrett Walters, 3rd deflection, can't hold on to the ball. 3rd and 17. Pressure's coming, and he completes it to Hunter Henry, who's in the end zone for another touchdown. Hunter Henry is having a career game right now against the Horned Frogs, and Arkansas is up. It's a 4-point game. 2.5 minutes left to go. He's going to hand it off to Hicks. Defender catches him, and it's an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2. He's going to hand it off to Hicks again. They're running the ball. And to get the first down to stop the clock for temporarily. And here's Matthews. And Ziegler can't hold on to it. He drops that one. That was clearly would have been a first down. He was wide open. Here's Matthews running out to the right. He's going to try to get the first down. Yes, he does. And he's out of bounds, stopping the clock. 1:35, about half a field to go. He throws it up, and Listen B can't get that one. 2nd and 10, and this time Houston gets it for a first down, trucks a defender, and 25-yard pickup. But they need to get in the end zone. They know 3 points aren't going to do it. 1st and 10, a little over a minute to go. Matthews runs out to the right. And he finds Eccles-Looper, a very dangerous pass between two defenders, but he gets that one. It's a 14-yard pickup. 3 receptions for him, 70 in total. First and goal, 40 seconds left to go. Here's Matthews, and he's caught after a pickup of just 20 seconds left to go. It is second and goal, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here's Matthews, connects with Hicks for a touchdown. 5 touchdowns for Matthews, and that might have won them the game. 293 yards through the air, and Hicks and Matthews connect, and they take the lead. 3-point game, 10 seconds left to go for Arkansas. They're hoping for a miracle or somehow get into field goal range, and he can't hang on to that one. Austin Allen having a great game. They want to come through with the W, of course. 6 seconds left to go. Here's Allen. He's brought down for a sack. They call a timeout. That's 4 sacks for Miller, having a great game. It's 3rd and 18, 3 seconds. This is the game, ladies and gentlemen. And Allen can't get it off in time. Clock expires, and TCU wins their 2nd straight game in a shootout. Coach Walker in his first home game giving a heart attack to the fans in a shootout against an SEC opponent, and Walker continues to have a great record against the SEC. And as I said, there are 2 wins straight, and Kyle Hicks, player of the game. 3 total touchdowns for him. He had a good performance, and he had the game-winning touchdown. Arkansas 366 through the air, 110 on the ground. Tore up that secondary. Defensive player of the game, Tommy Miller with 4 sacks, having a good season through 2 games. Matthews, 53% completion rate, has to do better, but he had 5 touchdowns, and that's what matters. 1 interception, and Kyle Hicks, 164 on the ground, 9.1 average. As I said, it looks like a Heisman winning season so far. 1 touchdown on the ground and 2 through the air, and Gray had 111 yards and 1 touchdown. And looking at the defensive stats, Tommy Miller, 4 tackles for losses, 4 sacks. I mean, he's the only one that really showed up today. That secondary just got torched by Austin Allen. 3 touchdowns, 366 yards through the air. Got sacked 5 times. And Collins had a good game, 117 on the ground, 2 touchdowns for him. They could have used him more, but Arkansas was one-dimensional. But they were tearing up that secondary. Why not keep passing? And Hunter Henry tore it up, 147 yards and 3 touchdowns. Next week, the Horned Frogs are on the road to take on number 12 Clemson. Stay tuned, guys.